Chromocytes. And lastly, you have your leukocytes. Left-handed people problems. Okay, or okay. So the solid part of your blood is made up of these three. Okay. So erythrocytes is the most abundant. Do you follow, right? Your erythrocytes are, what can you say about erythrocytes? They are red. How about their shape? Tanaw mo dyan, kikita mo si shape? By concave. Saan ka nagpormal by concave eh? There you go. We're like donut, right? Donut na may buslot. Okay? So, if it's like a circle, if you look at it sideways, if this is an RBC, sideways, there would be a slight indentation in the middle of the RBC. So, if you were to look at it this way, top view, where siya when na siya indentation in between. Okay? So, they are biconcave. Or it has a donut-like shape. Okay? Donut na itong gamitin because the closer you are to food, and yung limbic system will take over. Okay? So, if you biconcave like donut. Sa spelling donut?
Donut.
Next is, ano may sunod? Ha? Sa spelling donut? Ay, okay, so spelling. Do you notice? Aside silang color. I-explain tayo sa usa. Karon na? Kita na mga munta na RBC. Nalala na kita? Kita na ka? So, sa pa? Ha? Makita na mo oxygen? Wala siya yung nucleus. Very good. None? Kasi kita mong nucleus ng pod. Okay? None? Non-nucleated. Okay? So first, let us begin with the red. Why is your red blood cells or your erythrocytes red? Why? Tell me why. Tina, tell me why. Why do you think your erythrocytes are red? Erythrocytes are red, basophils are blue, but if you didn't study in physio will shoot you. Good naman. Why are they red? Yeah, I know. Correct na red. What gives them that red color? Okay? That is why students sometimes you ask yourselves, not me, ask yourselves the right question. Okay? Kabaw ko most of the time, kabaw mo sa answer, you don't ask the right questions. Nasa iyo ba, tanga-tanga, kitang nindot kayo ang statement, it's an answer. Wala ka pantay na, that I see as a lasa verb. Okay? So, something called hemoglobin, right? So let's break the word hemoglobin. Heme hemo comes from the word heme, meaning it is made up of iron. Globin from the word it's globular, from the word globular, meaning it's a circular form of protein. So this is protein. Sa to, so Fe and
Iron.
Kababa mo student, this is the one, this gives your blood its red coloration. Kababa mo students that most crustaceans are actually have blue blood. Kababa na, yung crabs actually have blue blood. You know why? Because of instead of using
Nainag.
iron as a molecule to attract oxygen molecules, they instead use copper.
Asa banda?
So you know what happens when copper oxidizes red? Right? One yung copper sulfate actually is blue.
Ano wala
Your
yun?
blood is also blue like copper sulfate. Kailan copper sulfate? Wala.
Yes.
Benedict's solution?
Yes.
Ha?
Batilin blue man.
Ano dito magiging na? Benedict solution?
Familiar na
Benedict
dok.
solutions again? Sad with you. Anyway, it's okay. So students, it gives blood its red color. It is a proteinaceous molecule. It has iron in it. What else? I don't think inside the body where there is no light, your color matters, right? So labot na, it's dark inside the body. Color is not really an issue. But why do you think, what is the main role of hemoglobin? Very good. It is the one that carries oxygen. It carries oxygen. If your hemoglobin is carrying oxygen, your RBC is the one carrying the hemoglobin. Okay? Then you follow. Very good. Okay. Narinasanta. Why do you think your RBCs are biconcave? Kita mo ito, mga weird the circles, right?
For
Why do you think they're biconcave?
more surface area sa oxygen.
How much? Does being biconcave make them strong? Sana.
More
Very
surface.
good. So the biconcave is the reason for the biconcave configuration of your RBC is that the biconcave will make your RBC into what? It will increase the surface area. So mangutan ng isa moving, why is your RBC biconcave? Kasi inyo kung tubagon because God said so. Dili, there's a reason for that. God has a reason why your RBC is biconcave. Because the biconcave will actually increase the surface area. So what, Doc, if increase of surface area? So may naano?
Can carry
Increase in surface area. No?
more.
Very good. Remember that hemoglobin, they're only found at the surface of your RBC. Okay? So meaning, sama, the more surface area you have, the more hemoglobin that can pass through your blood. By the way, students, the word, so may prefix that denotes iron. What prefix tells you that Dongfil means iron? So, let's go. The prefix man, I'm not asking for the word. Prefix. Kabaw mo sa prefix? Prefix of suffix. Right? So, before sa word ibutang, that's a prefix. And kuan, it's after the word that is called a suffix. Okay? Thank you. You just passed grade 3. Right?
Yay.
So, naman. So, students, for kuan for iron, the suffix is called chroma. Chroma. That is why if Dr. Phil will say the animal has from hyperchromatosis. Kasi may nga mo lang, nahilo siya sa chromium to. Kasi nasobra Google Chrome. So if you say hyperchromatosis, or the word chroma actually denotes iron. So mayon gali sila microcytic hypochromic anemia. So sabot ana, meaning normocytic, meaning the cells are normal, the normal sites, but there is low iron levels. Okay? By the way, students, what happens if iron is not one? Iron is not ganang present sa one. Very good. So what kung anemic ka? What comes into your mind if anemic ka? Is being anemic a bad thing? Magluya. Why? Very common question sa mga client. Dok, kung sa may labot, Dok, sa akong pagka-anemic o akong pagkaluya, ano maluya man akong pasyente kung mag-anemic siya? Very good. So students, if you are having very few hemoglobin or depende ha sa cause. If your blood has a decreased ability to carry oxygen, you will suffer a condition called anemia. Is that to? The failure to carry oxygen or low oxygen carrying capacity of blood, that person will suffer anemia. Okay. Yan daw, para magluya ka. Yan ang magluya ka, Ken. Is pangatungan, yan ang magluya ka. May hypoxia siya? Whoa. Do you really want to go there? How about Miss Mayor? Nano magluya man siya? Anemic man siya.
Low oxygen distribution.
Very good. To create energy in the body, you need oxygen. The lesser you have of oxygen, obviously, magluya ang imong naman. Maglubog. Dili siya ka-tolerate of physical activities. Okay. By the way, where does your RBC come from? Asa ako, sir? Bone marrow? Really? Really? Right na kayo man. I don't give reception sa fish daan na may bago daan. Okay? So guys, asa gika ng inyong RBC? Kamong people at the back? Si Miss sa likod. Where does your RBC come from? Where did your RBC go to define their way? Come on, go! Very good. The bone marrow. Where is your bone marrow found? Don't tell me bone, I will shoot you. Asa ba the bone? Tanan ninyong bone ay bone marrow? Are you sure? I wish, right? So asa man? Where is your bone marrow found? Femur. Femur dog. Totally dog. Femur. What else? Where else? So your bone marrow is found in two types of bones. You have your long bones, and you have your short. See? Pukwit na lang yun is open. Maybe with C4. When C4 fights back. Okay, so long og asa pa may lain? You have your flat. Okay? Long bone, obviously, among femur. Femur, this is where it's a long bone, right? Bone marrow is commonly found in your femur. How about in your, what flat bones do you know?
Ribs.
Scapula? Ano naman bone marrow scapula, bro? Wala kayo. Your skull, very good. Your skull, your frontal bone. Supilay. And your ribs are also rich in bone marrow and even parts of your pelvis or your ischium, right? So, one students, always remember that in flat bones, the bone marrows are compressed or they are in between two flat bones, right? When your bone marrow is in between two flat bones, that is called a diploid. Sabi ay?
Dai.
At diploid. Meaning kung saan ang diploid, guys, paminaw mo kanina kay masing RBE. Remember sa RBE na bayla, masing mo na yung manggawas, masing mo na yung makalupukas ninyo. Naka 30 points mo sa RBE kay sayo na yung question. Ang select sa RBE, it will be Morse coded. So 30 items. Ang taka ba, ang save ninyo, ang kuhan lang, ang lab. Kaya simple na kayo. Pati nga mo yung RBE, Dok, na lagi simple kayo. It comes from the lab. Okay? And then pretty much the other things is from the arch. Di ba daw, kaya na lang iniyan? Siguro ka sa lab, ha? Especially sa RBE, dahil mo gawa sa lab, which is of course, ang demand sa school is 50%, 50 items. So 50 items lang, 50 items lab, then mga topics sa lab, kuhaan o questions, pilamata ka sasunod sa lab, including the muscles. Sa muscles, wala na yung valida, I will give it to you as pabaon. Yay! The rest is mag-valida pa na. Okay? Ito naman lang as a group, right? So, paminaw dyan mo na, that will make up 50% of your RBE. Okay? The rest would be 50% na kuhan. Tawagan ni 50% na ng lecture. The kuhan distribution is 40% LO or low kuhan. Gamay ra. Nagsayon ba?